I've known Al Franken for many, many years. Before Al was in the Senate, you may recall he was on Saturday Night Live. And you may or may not know that he was the author of a number of extraordinarily good and important books. And I had the pleasure of being with him on a number of occasions on the wonderful radio show that he did as well. So without further ado, please welcome Senator Al Franken.
Bernie's right, this is your meeting, so I'm just gonna say just a couple words. It's a pleasure to be here. I didn't know you had town meetings in New England. But you have a great senator in Bernie Sanders. And you have a great senator in Pat Leahy too. But this man is fighting for you with every ounce of every corpuscle in his body. And we are very lucky. I want to hear from the folks here, and I'll just, all I want to do is do a Bernie impression. So, let's talk about college, just the cost of college. You know how much it costs to go to college now, compared to, and this cuts in Pell Grants is just ridiculous. When my wife's father died when she was 18 months old in a car accident, World War II vet, leaving her mom widowed at age 29 with 5 kids, and they made it with Social Security. And all 4 girls went to college, and they did it on Pell Grants and scholarships. So Pell Grant at that time paid for over 80% of a public college education. And now it pays for maybe 30%. And they want to cut it. They want to cut it. And I had some college students in this last week from the MnSCU system, it's Minnesota University's college system. And there was not one of these students who also are in a leadership position, who are, I'm sure, working in that position, who did not work at least 20 hours a week while going to school. And many of them work full-time. That's not a way to go to school, as far as I'm concerned. And Bernie and I are on the Health Committee, Health, Education, Labor, and Pension Committee. And we had some testimony from a guy from the OECD, which is the basically all the developed countries in the world. And we are now falling behind the rest of the world in education. And we used to be top in the world in percentage of students who graduate from college, or populace who graduate from college. Now we're 9th and we're falling. And Bernie says to the witness, he says, now I imagine that that's because in our country it's so expensive to go to college. How much does it cost to go to college in, say, Germany? And the guy from the OECD goes, well, that is easy. In Germany, you go to college for free. And Bernie says, well, I imagine it's like that in many European countries. How much does it cost to go to college in Scandinavia? And the guy says, well, in Scandinavia, they pay you to go to college. And I just remember kind of like, oh, are we doing something wrong? So, but this is something right, this meeting today, and I just want to listen and take it in. So thank you all for being here.